Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to RWBY Volume 2, Episode 20 and 21. So just a little thing at the beginning here. Welcome to the premiere on the Wednesday today. On Monday's episode, I did state, unfortunately, with copyright, I would not be able to put it up in time. Well, actually, it looks like there was no issue, so that video should have already gone up on Monday, on time, premiered and everything at 2 p.m. Today is Wednesday, 2 p.m., both Central Time for the release time frames, and this one is also going up today. So yay for bulk recording, and yay for being able to get at least more time frames out. So we got the whole day for recording stuff, so the next 2 or 3 weeks out are just going to be bulk recordings, so definitely reply to you guys in the comments as I usually get those, and I love what people have to say, and I'm glad you are along for the ride. But RWBY Rewatch. So in today's episode, which I actually have my handy-dandy notebook for this time, I don't know what's going to be happening. But last episode, small recap, RWBY and them officially started heading out and investigating in regards to the White Fang and Torchwick and trying to get their revenge on them. Sun and Neptune found out of their plans, so they all decided to head out together and split into groups of 2. RWBY ran into Penny, and Penny was exposed to be a cyborg or android or however people labeled her in the series. So either way, Penny is still one of my favorite characters. If you're just watching this for the first time now, I'll try not to spoil too much, but it is a rewatch, so there may just be spoilers or things I say here and there, but there's the reasons late as to why why Penny is one of my favorite characters, but why RWBY will always be number 1. If you watch the series, you will find out why she is always number 1. So, sorry also if anyone has an issue with the shirt. It is hot in Minnesota right now, and I just got done playing volleyball with my sisters. So, without further ado, I think we should just get this episode started. So, remember, RWBY Volume 2, Rewatch. So I've already know some things that are coming, but I'm also taking notes on what is to come that I may miss, that I may need to keep hold of in the future. Anyway, let's do this! Oh. That was disappointing.
Penny, I don't understand. Most girls are born, but I was made. I'm the world's first synthetic person capable of generating an aura.
That's so cool.
I'm not real.
You know, it's funny, she's the world's first, but like at this point, don't they have more, or maybe one other one?
Of course you are. You think just because you've got nuts and bolts instead of squishy guts makes you any less real than me? I don't.
I love the way RWBY described that. That was kind of weird.
You're taking this extraordinarily well. You're
What?
not like those things we saw back there. You've got a heart and a soul. I can feel it.
I love RWBY.
Oh, RWBY, you're
She's
the
so
best
nice and
friend
open.
anyone could have. Oh, I can see why your father would want to protect such a delicate flower. It's very sweet. My father's the one that built me. I'm sure you would just love him. Wow, he built you all by himself? Well, almost. He had some help from Mr. Ironwood. The general? Wait, is that why those soldiers were after you? They like to protect me too.
Yeah.
They don't think you can protect yourself? They're not sure if I'm ready yet. One day, it will be my job to save
all
the
paranoia.
world. But I still have a lot left to learn. That's why my father let me come to the Vital Festival. I want to see what it's like in the rest of the world and test myself in the tournament. Penny, what are you talking about?
That's pretty cool.
Save the world from what? We're in a time of peace. That's not what Mr. Ironwood said.
Check down here.
You have to hide. Go, Penny! Go! What are you doing? You don't have to go with them! I can help you! It's okay, Ruby.
Oh, jeez.
They're not bad people. I just don't want you to get in trouble. Just promise me you won't tell anyone about my secret, okay? I promise.
There she is.
That's crazy.
Salutations, officers!
Why were you running? And what happened to the other girl?
What girl? I've been by myself all day.
You shouldn't cause such a scene.
Because when
you
she lies,
okay?
it's so cute.
Just a scratch.
Penny, your father isn't going to be happy about this.
Please, just come with us.
Yes, sir.
I love that. Poor RWBY. Oh, yeah, duh, the bike.
on, my friend's right in here.
Was Neptune?
And where exactly is here?
The club from the trailers.
Hurry, close the door. She's coming.
I won't be able to hold her,
What are
will
you
it?
two idiots doing?
Junior, she's here. She's back. The one with the...
She's back. She's
Guess who's back?
here. No one's happy to see her. What's wrong with the music? He's in a suit.
Yeah, so
I
did
didn't think
you
his head
find a
would appear.
friend for me?
Stop! Nobody shoot. Blondie, you're here. Why?
You still owe me a drink.
Whoa, what a woman.
Really,
What's
Neptune?
up?
Whatever.
Really? White Fanga. Oh, it's a meeting of the White Fangs?
This is it.
You sure? You know, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
New recruits, keep to the right.
I don't get it. If you believe what you're doing is right, why hide who you are?
The masks are a symbol. Humanity wanted to make monsters out of us, so we chose to don the faces of monsters.
Grim masks? That's kind of dark.
So was
For
the guy
real.
who started it.
Always sunshine and rainbows with you.
That's crazy, because that's like a bunch of Faunuses that believe in the cause, and then that's actually the White Fang.
Thank you all for coming. For those of you who are joining us for the first time tonight, allow me to introduce a very special comrade of ours. I can assure you, he is the key to obtaining what we have fought for
As soon as you see
for
the cane.
so long.
Torchwick.
Thank you. Thank you. Please hold your applause.
What's a human doing here?
I'm glad you asked, dearie. Now, I'll be the first to admit, humans are the worst. Case in point. So, I understand why you would love
You
to see us
appeal
all
to what
locked
their
away,
side is
or
by talking
better
like you
yet,
agree with them.
killed. But
So is he going
before the
somewhere with
claws
this,
come
or...?
out, I'd like to mention the fact that you and I all have a common enemy. The ones in control, the people pulling the strings, the dirty, rotten humans that run our kingdoms. Government, military, even the schools, they're all to blame for your lot in life.
That's not right. Not the
And they're
schools,
all
at least.
pests that need to be dealt with. Fortunately, I'm the best exterminator around. No offense to any rodents in the room.
He got his hands on one. I forgot about that. Plus, with the White Fang symbol on it. Might as well be known as the Red Fang at this
How
point,
did he
by the
get
way.
that?
As some of you may have heard, this right here is Atlas's newest line of defense against all the scary things in the world. And thanks to my employer, we've managed to snag a few before they hit the shelves. Now, many of your brothers have already moved down to our new operation in the southeast.
Who's
If
the
you'd
girl?
rather stay within the city, that's fine. But if you're truly ready to fight for what you believe in, this is the arsenal I can provide you. Any questions?
They're all just blindly
should
chanting
get out of
and going along with it.
All new recruits, please come forward.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're gonna get caught.
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't even seen him since the night you first came in here. He paid up front, I lent him my men, and none of them ever came back.
So where did they go?
Neptune.
What kind of stupid question is that? They never came back. Who is this guy?
Don't worry about him. Worry about me if I don't find out what I want.
I already told you everything. Torchwick hired my boys, and I guess he wasn't happy with them. Which is something I can relate to.
Like, hey, hold up. Is Yang gonna like break something on the way out?
Well, we got everything we can. Hopefully the rest of the team is having better luck.
What are we gonna do?
I'm thinking.
Bolt it. Does Torchwick notice her? Uh-oh.
He can't see in the dark.
Oh.
Don't let him get away!
God, the window!
Stop him!
Oh, snap. Ooh. Oh. That's crazy. That's chasing them. I actually unfortunately don't remember the name of it. It was hard to hear.
Oh, I don't know. Some form of backup?
On it! Everyone, you can hear me. We need
We got a robot, and it's big, really big.
I am not missing this.
But not like, it didn't eat him. He's like controlling it or something.
Where are you guys?
I think that was them.
Yeah, I got it.
This thing. I feel like I'm watching Death Battle again. Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Oh, those are actually man operated. Torch will be changed. That's crazy. Ooh. Hey. No way.
Neptune, hang on.
Oh, that's right. That's what Sun can do. It's like P copies. Oh.
I'm in position.
I want to oh. Ice time. Yeah. What's up?
Freezer bird.
Freezer bird. Nice. Love the name of the attack. Ooh. That was sick. Why don't we see more of this in the future? Where are they? They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. Oh.
Checkmate.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Ladybug, I get it black and red. That's sick. Torchwick lost. Oh. Oh no.
Yay! Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger, and she uses that energy to fight back.
Semblance
That's what
time.
makes her special. It was just fine, we lived in peace.
Oh, Bumblebee. That's where it came from.
We have to slow it down! And how do you propose we do that? Ice flower!
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Good dude.
Just got this thing cleaned.
Arrest him.
Ladies, Ice Queen,
Hey!
always a pleasure. Neo, if you would.
Ice Queen. I love that constant joke for the wife.
So I guess you got a new henchman.
Yeah, I guess she really made our plans fall apart.
No. Just no.
What? Hey, you do it.
There's a time and a place for jokes.
Was this not it?
No, it just wasn't very
It just
good.
wasn't a good one.
Well, at least I'm trying. Wait, where are Sun and Neptune?
They're probably
Oh,
fine,
poor guy.
right? Probably.
I guess they were way too far away from the fight to do anything about it. Alright, episode 21. What's going on in this episode? Oh. Dude's getting wrecked right now. Kind of forgot how OP Pierre is. Ooh! Sick. Sorry, excuse you? Oh! Oh! We need games that are like this, man. God. He got his name already. But he was just wrecked
And that's
anyway,
the
so it doesn't really
match.
matter.
Lucky shot.
Okay, luck.
Well done, Miss Nikos. You should have no problem qualifying for the tournament.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. Now I know that's a tough act to follow, but we have time for one more sparring match. Any volunteers? Miss Belladonna? You've been rather
Aw.
docile for the past few classes. Why don't you...
I'll do it.
Mercury, is it? Very
Oh,
well.
Mercury.
Let's find you an opponent.
Actually, I want
Yang.
to fight her.
Me?
Oh, Pierre?
I'm afraid Miss Nikos has just finished a match. I recommend you choose another partner.
No, it's fine. I'd be happy to oblige.
She's always willing. Just trying to get a hold on her power abilities, or They actually gotta do some damage to her. Why are they even evil? That's the real question. Like kids.
Hey, your friend's doing pretty good.
Everyone's like, stop talking to me. Ooh.
I forfeit.
Yeah, he just wanted to figure out where his semblance was.
Don't even want to try?
What's the point? You're a world-renowned fighter. We're obviously leagues apart.
In that case, Pira Nikos is the victor of the match again. Next time, you may want to think a little harder before choosing an opponent.
I'll be sure to do that.
That is all for today. And remember, the dance is this weekend, but you all have your first mission on Monday. I will not accept any excuses.
Alright, there we go. Got full name. I got Mercury Black. I don't know if they said his last name last time, so.
Learning is so much fun.
That's messed up. I learned her semblance. Dang. The way that was played off was very well, though.
Doing okay?
I'm fine.
So I hear there's this dance
How
going on.
does no one know what they did in the city?
Sounds pretty lame, but you and me, I'm thinking, not as lame, huh?
What?
The dance this weekend.
she's
Do you want to
tired.
go or what?
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
Looks like she hasn't slept probably since I did the fight.
You what? We want you to go to the dance.
That's ridiculous. Blake, we're worried about you. This investigation is starting to mess with your head.
You can't sleep, you hardly eat, and to be honest, your grades have been suffering.
You think I care about grades? People's lives are at stake. We know, and we're all still trying to figure out what Torchwick is up to.
Thanks to you and Son, we know they're operating somewhere outside of Southeast Vale. And the Shinny Company record singled out Vale as the primary target for dust robberies over the last few months.
Don't forget about their missing military tech, too.
But there are still unanswered questions.
Blake, you won't be able to find anything if you can't even keep your eyes open.
All we're
Yeah,
asking
you
is
can't
that you
stress
take it
yourself
easy
out.
for one day.
It will be fun. Yang and I will make sure of it.
Yeah, we're planning the whole event.
Excuse me?
Team Coffee's away mission lasted longer than expected.
So Weiss and I were asked to pick up where they left off. And now we can make
Team
sure you have the
Coffee.
perfect night.
And once it's all over, we'll return to our search, rested and ready. So what do you think?
I think this is a colossal waste of time.
I get her stressed,
Be in
but
the
you gotta
library.
realize you can't. What is it? You can't battle on an empty stomach? Kind of like that sounds right now.
Great.
She can't keep going like this.
John. Yeah, I saw that coming too.
Oh, come on. Open the door. I promise not to sing.
Like that was the reason why.
I lied. Why, Shani, will you accompany me to the dance
I
on
love Jean.
Sunday?
Are you done?
Yes?
Yes? No.
No.
Yeah.
What?
And
Ice
that
Queen.
is why they call you the Ice Queen.
All my life, boys have only cared about the perks of my last name. Besides, I already have a date in mind. Date or no
Neptune.
date. None of this will matter if we can't get Blake to go.
How does no one know what this is? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Johnny boy.
Well done. Your sword play's improved immensely.
Couldn't have done it without you.
So, are you ready to move on to Aura?
I'm actually thinking maybe we just skip Aura tonight. Might go on a jog or something.
Come on. I know
You
you
can tell
get
she totally likes him
frustrated,
too. The way
but
her
you
voice
must
is
keep trying.
cute.
I'm sure we'll discover your semblance any day now.
That's not it. It's just... It's dumb.
What is it? Jean, you know you can tell me.
It's Weiss.
Oh. What about her?
I asked her to the dance and she shot me down. Big surprise, right?
Well, I believe the saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's easy for you to say. You've probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, please.
Oh, she wants
you don't
Sean
get a
to
date to the
ask her.
dance. I'll wear a dress.
Oh.
And finally, Pyranikos. Ah, the invincible girl.
She's smart, but I wouldn't say invincible.
Do tell. Her semblance is polarity, but you'd never know just by watching.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
Just enough to make it look like she's untouchable. She doesn't broadcast her power, so it puts her opponents at a disadvantage. People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands.
So dark and evil.
Interesting. Add her to the list.
You should be able to take her no problem.
It's not about overpowering the enemy. It's about taking away what power they have. And we will. In time.
I hate waiting.
Don't worry, Mercury. We have a fun weekend ahead of us.
The evil! Well, that was a good bulk episode recording. Just a good 2 episodes in. So that was episode 20 and 21 of the rewatch. Alright, so they fought. I'm so upset I don't remember the military name for that mech. I'm gonna call it the Yang Buster because it did bust her through the pillar. So, so yeah, that was pretty cool. The investigation continued. You know, Penny and Ruby have a secret now going on of what she is. The investigation continued, and they ended up fighting the Yang Buster against Torchwick, which was just so epic because there were combination names. Like, it wasn't you do this. Like they've already practiced it, so they had their names. And I see that's where Bumblebee came from, but still don't see like as to why it's still a thing now. But I see where the name came from. Also with like all the things between like Ladybug, I like that one. And then the other things too, such as for Weiss and Ruby's combination. I forget the name of it already, which sucks, but that was really cool when they were shooting and she was manipulating the shots to be ice bullets so they would freeze up the areas they were shooting at. That was really cool. And then the Snow Queen, ladies, and Ice Queen. Hey! I love how that's a joke that continues on. And then Torchwick and the introduction of Neo in this episode. So that's pretty cool. She came pretty early on from what I'm seeing here. So then the next one just being Mercury and the villains, finding out more about Pyrrha, who to go for, and then now it's the drama with the dance. So I think that's what Volume 2 is kind of centered around now, is just trying to make sure Blake gets her rest and realizes, hey, you don't have to stay up day and night and fighting, because by the time you do fight them, you're going to be exhausted, which Blake doesn't understand. That her mindset is just, I have to save them, I have to make up for what the White Fang is. These people are lost, I want to save them, which is a really noble thing to do. It's just she's got to take care of her body too. So honestly, the more I watch this, the more I'm just like loving the series, and the more emotional I'm getting over it. So I'm really worried for Volume 3, because if my emotions spike a certain bit, I'll be crying, and I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, that was a good episode, though. That was 2 episodes were great. Honestly, it's time to get into the next 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this premiere on this Wednesday. Be back at the regular schedule next Monday with an episode. And also in the link down below is my friend Captain KG's channel. If I'm correct, Red versus Blue should be coming back on Wednesdays, and Saturday should be Camp Camp. I don't fully know, so I'm just going to keep that on the down low, even though I just said it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as I am rewatching all of RWBY seasons 1 through, or volume 1 through volume 6. Just because 7 I already did with my friend on his channel, and I'm taking notes as we can see, and hopefully I was theorizing and getting more information as we continue on. So, hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time when we jump into the fray. Peace out.